As American cities become more and more alike, with the same chain stores, the same fast food restaurants, the same cookie-cutter buildings, more and more of us are seeking out places that have preserved their distinctive character and traditions. Places like Santa Fe and Taos, Kennebunkport and Cape Cod, Charleston and Savannah. Guilford is one of these special places, a quintessential New England village that cherishes its past while enjoying a 21st century quality of life. Now that quality of life is under threat. At a time when other towns are rejecting prepackaged uniformity and working to recapture their sense of uniqueness and identity, Guilford is considering taking a turn in the opposite direction. Some say there is no danger of our business district becoming just another soulless collection of big box stores and strip malls. Guilford is special, always has been, always will be. But can we really be sure? It happened in Milford, Orange, Branford, and other Connecticut towns. It could happen here. It's no accident that Guilford has succeeded so well in preserving its history, character, and natural resources, or that we enjoy the benefits of a healthy, diverse, and resilient local economy anchored by independently owned businesses, many of which have been operating in Guilford for generations. Centered around a town green known far and wide for its unspoiled beauty and its human-scaled Connecticut Yankee character, Guilford is indeed a very special place. All of this came about only because of thoughtful planning and concerted effort on the part of concerned citizens, merchants, and town officials. Not long ago, we made a collective decision to ban big box stores and regional shopping centers, and focus instead on attracting the kind of development that would enhance Guilford's distinctive charm as a small, historic shoreline town. As a result, the size of new retail stores was capped at 25,000 square feet, about twice as large as Page's hardware store. Now we are being asked to overturn that well-considered policy for the benefit of one particular developer and one particular big box retailer. The retailer happens to be Costco, but it could be Walmart, Target, Home Depot, or any other big box store. At 150,000 square feet, Costco's proposed warehouse would overshadow every other building in town. The humongous warehouse and its sprawling asphalt parking lot would cover 12 acres, an area half again as large as the Guilford Green. And the store's estimated annual sales of $150 million would dwarf the entire town budget. Bigness is what this kind of development is all about. Big box retail's one-size-fits-all business model makes no allowance for local needs, tastes, traditions, or even regulations. 5 years ago, Branford rejected Costco's application because the company refused to adapt its off-the-shelf warehouse design to avoid encroaching on ecologically sensitive wetlands. Here in Guilford, Costco is not only demanding a special exemption from the zoning regulations that apply to every other business in town, it is also asking us to set aside the basic principles underlining our town plan of conservation and development, which calls for architectural design that is in scale with its surroundings and compatible with the town's history, rural character, and unique topography. Costco's proposed warehouse meets none of those criteria. Just as big box stores come in only one shape, so their corporate owners know only one way of doing business. In the retail world, such stores are known as category killers. They aggressively and systematically underprice their competitors and corner the market for a vast array of products and services. Sooner or later, they suck the lifeblood out of vibrant, well-balanced local economies like ours. Costco would compete with virtually every business in Guilford. Its mass purchasing power enables it to offer a cornucopia of goods and services at discount prices. Meats, produce, seafood, dairy products, baked goods, flowers, clothing, books, computers and software, home appliances and electronics, solar panels, jewelry, art, fine wines, hot tubs, furniture, hardware, even caskets and home mortgages. Many Costco warehouses sell cars and tires. Most have gas stations as big as truck stops, to say nothing of full-service pharmacies, hearing aid centers, optometrists, photo processors, and fast food eateries. The inventory of a Costco superstore is practically endless. So is the list of small and medium-sized businesses that could easily be crushed under the big box juggernaut. Imagine Guilford without the family-owned stores that have grown up with the town and supported the community in countless ways. Stores like Bishop's Orchards, Page Hardware, and the Guilford Food Center. Not to mention dozens of newer specialty shops, our highly regarded local savings bank, and even our hometown supermarket, the Big Y. They are all part of Guilford's uniqueness. Without them, our town would begin to look much like hundreds of other towns across the country. The hidden and not so hidden costs of big box development are visible all around us. In little more than a generation, one picturesque New England village after another has been transformed from this into this. So far, we've been lucky. Guilford has been an exception. But make no mistake, it could happen here.